They were doing all that stuff, you know, all the stores they put in, Macy's and everything. They wanted to do a plan in the community. And what's Meeks, isn't it Congressman Meeks? Her house was there. A couple houses had been restored and had been torn down and vandalized. So we came in, a group of architects, to kind of do a plan.
Carrie P. Meek, is that what she's from?
Her house is there. And then there's a longtime black builder, an architect, Hazel, did the rest of the church, and then an architect from Tallahassee did Tuskegee, did the
Quite a few architects.
Tabernacle Baptist. Yeah, so that's popular, you know. But all that says that you guys are not going to major in architecture and history.
We only have a history minor. These two have said that they wanted to study history as a minor, but as a part of their discussion, I wanted them to talk to you because you're an architect and you have this background and you've used it to help with preservation efforts. So I wanted them to just kind of hear from you a little bit about the work that you do.
Well, like I said, did restaurant. Basically, I've been a teacher after retired dean for Tuskegee architecture. We studied this where I was at FAM. And this was interesting about go down the street. And when you went under the railroad, this is where we lived. Now, Riley was up a little higher, right? But down here were the real people were, because you see it floods down here. And they call it Smoky Hollow because when these chimneys were going, the smoke would be rising. And so it became, but it used to be when you go up Appalachia Parkway, you turn off to the...
Which is right here.
Yeah.
This is the highway they built that came in the neighborhood. And why they tore down a lot of the houses.
How do you just do that?
It's called eminent domain. I know that. The government says that we need this to make our city better, and they can force you out. They can force the price. And
We had the Applebee's and all the restaurants there, and then all the state workers are there. So they did all of that, but all of this, where we were, was just, you know, just gone. Dr. Niece Barnes now has started to turn it around. But I think the thing, it's such, I remember speaking to your class at FAM a long time ago. But you know, there's such you see all this preservation, tourism, culture. It's a way to not only make a living, but to do something you're really excited about. Just think about all the places in Florida where we live that we no longer. So you said you're from Tampa?
what's my she's right.
The cigar factory, we used to be black girls. We need a lot of the cigars. Now it's all bands. And so who is going to protect us but us?
Have you ever seen anything quite like this in terms of creative ways to commemorate places that don't exist anymore, structures that don't exist anymore?
This strikes me. In D.C., D.C. and Philadelphia. D.C. because Pennsylvania and everything is gone, but in Philadelphia, what they've done is they did something just like this for Benjamin Franklin's house. And then they have him sitting on a bench. And so when you walk through, you get a real live, you know, in Philadelphia, the myth of America. And so how do they recreate it? They recently, though, they forced them to rebuild the slave quarters. You know, George Washington was there before the Capitol moved to D.C. And he had slaves, and they had slave quarters. And so during the excavation, they discovered evidence of the slave quarters. So now they have reconstructed some of this an outline for, you know, where the slaves were. And in the Tuskegee Airmen, they did the same. This is a very popular way to do it. How many have been eating this? Okay. See, we should, you know, and I'm just coming back, and I've gotten encouraged by all these podcasts, all of this kind of stuff, to just get on the road and go to all these exciting places. I mean, you know, because he talked about Israel. They really think they can recreate everything. You just walk around, you know, go to all these areas and everything. This is really important. I would encourage you to put a plug in for FAM. They now have a program, a master's in facilities planning. It's not an architecture degree, but it's in the School of Architecture. And if you have a history degree or a background in economics or business, you can go there in 2 years and get a master's.
Can I ask you a question? As young people, what can we do to keep these things alive for the next generation after us?
Preservation programs. Now, you were telling me North Carolina Central has a program. And what school you said? Howard. But I would encourage you to, as black students, young black students with good GPAs and stuff, I would encourage you to apply to the top schools because they have more money, they have larger endowments, and you'll probably come out better. Even though I've worked all the time at HBCU, I never went to HBCU. But I really encourage my students to apply to Harvard, Yale, Princeton, because they got big endowments. And right now, you know, what they always tell me, right, when I go back there, they can't find anybody. And you really hate that. But I think if your GPA, now you can't have a 2.0. If you have released a 3.0, you know.
You want to do well in your studies.
And so,
probably the most important thing is that you excel in your scholarship because that's the world that you got to look at. You got to write well, speak well, understand how it is to network, you know, keep up with a person like Quincy Jones. In other words, that really is absolutely the creme of the creme. 3.5, 3.8.
never stop learning. You know? One of the hardest things for a professor to do to teach a course is to get you to ask questions. You know, I put a good lecture together, a great thing, you come in, and you already have the reading that you have done, of course, right?
Absolutely.
And then you come in and get a question, and now that we're in this generation, right, you don't read anymore, you want it all online. So, okay, so we put everything online, so then the students say, well, you know, this and that, they couldn't get to it, but we can tell, right, with Blackboard, we can tell if you get to the site, if you do what you're supposed to do. But, you know, you have to ask questions. If you don't know, ask. And, you know, because all your faculty are willing to help you, and I know she will.
You're in a privileged position. This is a time that no one else can give you. You're actually being able to go to school. And hopefully you're not paying through your nose for the education.
No loan fees.
And we need to try to really...
Now, at Florida Memorial, you got to take loans. Like, y'all got a lot of loans, like Tuskegee students.
We're private school, so it is not cheap. It is not cheap. We try to make it worthwhile for you. I was just realizing over here. Did you pay attention?
But you're free.
Thank you,
I did.
Dr.
Jamaica and
And Haiti, with